Why would there be problems?
I
God
don't know.
forbid. I'm not a problem carrier.
They say Yoruba men are demons.
Hey, me, I don't know.
Chocolate and caramel.
Wait, what kind of problem? Let me prepare myself before we start.
Not like really problem.
Oh, thank God.
Hi guys, my name is Meshak and today I'm here with a special guest for our today conversation. So what's your name?
My name is Funto.
Funto.
Yes.
Funto from where?
Oyo State. I'm Yoruba.
Yoruba. Okay.
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
I like swallow. My favorite food is swallow. I like any swallow apart from eba. And eba is maybe.
What's the difference between eba and the rest and the others?
I don't just like that feeling of eba in the mouth. Fufu is nice, semo is nice, pounded yam, amala is very nice. But you see eba, that gary feeling.
Whoa, swallow. Anything that comes, just swallow it like that.
That's for you, but I can eat eba. It's not like I cannot eat it. So. Yes.
But you prefer other
Others
swallow than eba. Nice. So what's your favorite snack? Do you have any favorite snacks like chocolate and
I like chocolate, but my favorite snack is popcorn. I love popcorn with everything in it. Like all these caramel popcorns. Hey, Jesus Christ. I love popcorn.
Chocolate and caramel.
I love popcorn so much. So that's like my favorite.
Men are demons.
Hey, me, I don't know. Because my father is a Yoruba man and I have brothers that are Yoruba, so I can't say they are demons.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But do you like Yoruba men?
I don't have a problem with them, but I can't marry one. I can't see myself. I used to tell my parents, I tell people, anybody that cares to hear that, except God, tell me that Funto, this is your husband, except it's God's will for me.
You don't have choice.
Yes,
what is God's will?
What is God's will? Except that I can't get married to a Yoruba man.
Yoruba man that maybe he has the qualities
I need. That's why I say except, and you have God's will for me.
So even if you are Yoruba and you have the qualities,
I might not consider you.
Jesus.
Like if I have like maybe let me use Benue guy, or maybe
you see Benue men they like women.
I've heard something like that actually, but I don't know. God.
But Benue men they have this talent. They know most of them know how to sing. Yeah, I noticed that most of Benue guys that I know.
I don't know many,
but
I don't know if they usually. I don't know, sir.
So do you have? What are your red flags in Christian brother?
One of my red flags is all those ones that like spirit cocoa, you know.
over spiritual.
Yes, you know this thing they say humorously that you carry a sister on a date and then instead of you to converse with her, you know, you are praying, let's pray, let's talk about the word of God on a date. Brother, who does that?
But there are dates, but there are picnics like dates that
Bible dates. Yeah. Yes, they have Bible dates.
Okay, that one is different.
That's different. But then like even the Bible says there's time for everything. So you get
not carrying someone's water.
You not pray when you enter marriage. There's no communication there or anything. So you know, I do like.
She will now feel like national.
Yes, holy pass. You know, there'll just be so much pressure. There's always a room for balance in everything, relationship, money aspect, everything. So I don't like guys. I like guys being real. I hate spiritual brothers that have pride.
Pride.
Yes, most of them. I don't know. Some, not all. They have pride. You know. I'm hearing from God, so
God said, God said, you are my wife.
You are my wife.
God said, I should tell you.
You get. So I don't like guys.
I don't actually. I won't say I don't believe in all this before they will come for me, but assuming I'm a lady, if a guy should come and say God said, I'll be like, the same God should tell me
yes,
too.
Exactly. That's the purpose of knowing God for yourself.
Yeah.
If God can talk to you, why not? Why are you the one telling me on God's behalf?
Well, so that's just your red flag.
Yeah, for now.
What's your idea on instrumentalists, especially drummers? There is enmity ladies or some ladies have with drummers. They say, especially drummers, they used to see. They say drummers are womanizers.
Hey, wait. I've
Yeah,
not heard that one, no, but me,
not just drummers alone, but instrumentalists. They
instrumentalists.
say the instrumentalists are humanizers.
I love instrumentalists, especially
Woo!
drummers. I don't know. I just, when I tell people that I wish I could learn an instrument, especially drum, they'll be like, you're weak. Drumming requires a lot of energy, and then I get. But I really like instrumentalists. I don't know. I just, when I heard someone doing some instrumentations and all that yesterday, I was telling someone that I just like the fact that they can, produce sounds from do, re, and then they are like the drums to produce sounds, and then they listen to a particular song, and then they can, know the progression. That be a
Yeah,
so do do. I'm like, how did they do it? And I really want to learn an instrument, but I really love instrumentalists. I don't know. I like them.
but you like drummers.
Yes, I like drummers.
But they said
They just
I don't
look
know.
cool.
I'm a drummer, oh, but I don't think I look cool.
Why?
I don't think I look cool.
I've not showed you somewhere I played the drums before.
Nice,
No,
nice.
I know
They
many
said
drummers
they
though.
said they said instrumentalists are woman, especially drummer. Well, I
Okay.
don't know. I don't think I don't. We are not. We are, you people should have. You people should have a clear mind with instrumentalists, especially drummers. Justice for drummers.
Justice for drummers.
Justice for drummers. Justice for us, please. We
Okay.
are not. We
Maybe
are
the
not.
reason why they say it because I don't know why, but from my own point of view, I feel like ladies are very attracted to instrumentalists and they like
Yeah.
flocking around them. So this African mentality of guys, girls around
Around
guys,
guys.
they're like, this guy is
Guys,
humanizing
that's
and all
true.
that.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Finally, someone
Like,
has said something right. That's true.
oh,
That's true, actually. So, in today's world, what would you define modesty as?
okay. I think modesty is beautiful. I think modesty is being presentable, being minimalistic. Modesty is just everything, especially in today's world where we see a lot of people doing the extremes all in the name of fashion
Fashion,
and
yeah.
all that. Modesty is honestly very beautiful. It's being simple, presentable. It's also respecting your body for me. That's how I define it.
Because there's this controversy between modesty in church and the current fashion trend.
Trends, yeah.
Yeah. I think, like, personally, let me use myself as an example. I braided my hair,
Yes.
and I don't have any reason. I just love it.
Yeah.
You get, but some people will be like, "Why would you braid your hair? Are you a woman?
Yeah.
Are you get?" And though I think I had issue with someone in church some month ago, he actually, like, we had issues. You get, because I braided my hair, and he made me feel like I don't belong. Like, I'm not supposed to be in
Child of
church.
God.
You get, and personally, I feel the house of God is where unbelievers, believers
Yes. Come as they
come
are.
together and worship God.
Yes.
But in today's world, they make the church
A lot of
for
criticism.
only for believers. Not knowing, I'm not. Let me not go far. Let me not go far on this. But then
Okay.
I feel they make church look like a sinner is not supposed to be in church.
Meanwhile, that's where they are supposed to be.
That's where they are supposed to be. They embrace sinners. They embrace them with love, with care, with attention, knowing, allowing them to feel they are not
Welcome.
alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they can change.
Most people that are involved in the modern fashion trend are the youth.
Yes. Sure.
Are the youth. So do you think the controversy, because in the church now, they tend to limit some things, especially like the dress, where what you should wear
Yes.
to come to church,
They have a
how you
certain
should dress.
perspective of
Yes,
dressing.
yes. Do you think it has any effect on the youth and the church? Do you think it has a way of distancing the youth from the church?
Yes, it does, because a situation whereby you have dressed, you're all dressed up. Maybe as a guy, for example, you wear this baggy trouser and a baggy shirt.
Me that like baggy trousers.
Yes, my brother loves it too.
Yeah.
And then you wear it, and then you are going to church, and then you are entering the church, and people are looking at you with this kind of judging eyes. That,
Like,
what is this one wearing? Is this how a proper man should dress? He's supposed to look all suited up and all that.
yeah.
So when people talk, people will always talk,
They always talk.
and as a person you will always
You,
hear
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah,
So when you are hearing things like that, we are all humans. You
humans,
tend to
yeah,
withdraw yourself,
yeah, yeah,
and then that's it. For even the ladies, there are certain ways some ladies dress. Some are not morally right. Yes, they are not morally right. Some dresses are very indecent, but there are some dresses that are fashionable but still modest.
modest,
But
yeah.
then if you wear it, um,
All those
African
elders.
mothers in church, thank you, all these elders in church, that this girl is dressing. She
Yeah,
looks so shady and all this kind of stuff. But that really affected the youth, and it has caused a barrier between the
barrier,
youth
yeah,
and
yeah. But do you think there is a solution to this particular issue? What do you
mm,
think should be the solution? What do you advise the church and maybe the elderly people that actually talk, those ones that always talk?
okay.
What
I feel
advice would
like
you think?
acceptance and correction in love should help. There are some people that do things because they see people doing it safe, not because they want to
You
do it.
want to?
And there's a way you talk to a child or a youth that when you correct in love, you might like, what this person is saying is
Yeah, it's
true,
true.
and then
Yeah,
you withdraw back. You might not necessarily change it, but you will see some
yeah.
impact in your advice.
But do you think it's actually wrong? Like there's this thing, you are addressed the way
Yeah,
you
Joyce, very
you
true.
you dress. Do you
Yes,
think that statement is true?
it's true.
So because I carried my braid on,
Okay.
someone would now address me as
A Yahoo
me being a
boy
bad
or
person.
something, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's true actually. I heard something recently where they said you dress to your assignment or to your calling, and they said
yeah.
everybody has a uniform.
Any, yeah,
Everybody has a uniform.
everybody,
Okay, like
everybody.
if you see a policeman, you will know him by his
By
uniform.
the, yeah.
Sorry to say, these days, if you won't see a Yahoo boy dressing, you will know. If you see,
But do you know that there are some Yahoo boys that
there are
do
some
not,
people that are not even doing Yahoo self that are dressing that way, and
yeah,
there are some Yahoo boys that dress
that dress more
decently.
decent? Yes.
Yes, that's the problem in this modern day world because it's very
you'll
hard
be
to
you'll be
differentiate.
confused.
Yes,
You like I might be working with a Yahoo boy
yeah.
that looks more decent.
Maybe he has his
That
hair
look,
cut, and then
yes,
because you
maybe it
are
has
in
low
braids,
cut. You understand? Because I'm on braid, they will be like, you are the Yahoo
yeah,
boy.
boy, this one
Why they
that
are why they've used
sorry
this
Nigerian police, if they catch you, you are the one that they will hold your hair.
okay,
That's true though.
peer pressure on modesty, how we dress. All right, how do Christian you navigate peer pressure when it comes to clothing choices, especially in the secular environment like schools, any social gathering and all?
Mhm.
Do you think their faith influence those decisions?
Yes, your face should always influence any decision you make. Everything you do, you're supposed to ask God for directions, seek God. Especially in secular world, like you say, a lot of things like the dressing aspect is very affected. But I feel like there's a way. The beauty about this generation is that you can be creative even while being modest. That's
Yeah,
just the
definitely. Yeah,
beauty.
yeah, yeah.
So even if someone is not being modest and then they are dressing that way, you can bring your own creativity in with your
Yeah,
modesty.
yes, yes.
So I don't see any reason why you should compromise your faith because of people are dressing this particular way in my school, in my office, in my environment. I don't see any reason why you should.
While growing up, right? Like especially the ladies,
Yeah.
right? I don't know why, but most Nigerian parents are always strict on their daughters.
Yes, very true.
Very, very strict on their daughters. I
Especially if
don't
you are
know.
the only girl.
I don't know. They are always very, very strict on their daughters when it comes to maybe how they dress, who they relate with,
Yes,
where they question your in and out.
everything.
You understand? So once that child or maybe that daughter get this little opportunity to
I
just
know
go out,
many.
especially it's good, like maybe she
Those
finally go to school.
settings, yes. Maybe the uni. Oh
Yes,
God,
and then she would now start
they
exhibiting
tend to
some
get very
kind of things.
loose.
You understand? Should be so loose and maybe be intimidated by her friends,
Yes.
seeing a different lifestyle. You understand? So, what do you think parents should actually do when it comes to this particular issue?
I know of a girl. She's a pastor's daughter, and when she's in church, when she comes home to her parents here, She's all dressed up, mommy G.O. type of
Yeah, yeah,
vibe, long gowns, long skirts, decent tops. But when she goes to school,
yeah.
it's another entirely different person that you are seeing there. But I feel like the approach for parents these days is that I feel parents should learn how to foster relationship with children in this generation.
And I think they should tell them the truth
Yes,
instead of hiding the truth from
thank
them.
you. Someone said something about that, but this was concerning sex education, where they
Mm.
said that is don't be telling your daughter that if she hug a man she will get pregnant.
Yeah,
Tell her the
the
truth, what
truth she
leads to
should know.
pregnancy,
Yes,
so that
yes.
she'll be aware
Yeah,
and know how to prevent it. I feel like parents these days, they just train based on the way they were
they
trained,
were trained.
and they
Yes,
don't know that it's not like that in this
yeah.
generation. There's a lot of things that are different.
They have to compromise
Yes, yes.
to the standard. If not,
Communication is very important. Allow your children to be themselves in front of
of
you.
you, so
Don't
that
you can
so
correct them there
that
and
yeah,
then.
yeah. So it will be like when they go out, it's another different
The
person that will come out,
person,
and then you'll be like, my daughter.
that's not my daughter. You'll
That's
be
not
shocked.
you'll be
Meanwhile,
shocked.
it's your daughter that is doing it. Oh, honestly, it's
It's better you tell them than another person outside coming to tell you things
parents
about.
think that this generation is the same as their generation, so they are still using those techniques,
Yeah,
which
they
is not
don't know.
meant to be so.
They don't
They
know.
don't know that this generation,
They don't know what's going on.
they don't know. Thank you.
They don't know
Blame
what's
you.
going on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually, parents should actually do better.
Yeah.
Tell your
Be
children
open with
the
your
truth.
children.
Yeah, they should tell them the truth about stuff. You understand? Rather, instead of hiding the whole thing from them. How can Christian balance experiencing personal style while remaining modest? Do you think it's possible to flow with the current trend without compromising modesty?
Hmm. At some point, too, it's actually hard, especially in this generation. But it's very possible. That's the truth. It's possible to balance fashion and modesty. Modesty is absolutely beautiful. Modesty
Yeah,
makes you look like makes modesty is respecting your own body, so
yeah,
it's possible. Even if you're a fashion designer or anything, it's possible to look modest
modest.
and still look fine. There are people
Yeah,
who sew things and then attract. If you see the design, it's all covered, but then you are attracted to it.
yeah.
So it's possible
You
to
just love it.
balance. Yes, it's
Yeah.
possible. I don't think anybody should compromise indecency
Mm.
because of maybe the fashion trends and all those stuff.
But this,
That's my
I
opinion.
don't know, this whole modesty thing is centered mostly around women alone.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a certain way that men should also be dressing, like should appear modest?
Yes, I feel like
And why is it centered around women alone?
women, because women have more things to show off. Like I don't want to start calling it more. They have more things to show
Yeah,
off,
I
and then
understand. Yeah.
women are more like they say guys use their eyes, ladies use their ears. I don't know how to put this statement, but then when you are passing, even as a lady, there's some way there is a way a lady will dress. Yeah,
She
if
will
she's
not be
passing,
comfortable.
yes, even me that I'm looking at her, I'll be like, no, my fellow woman, you get. So that is why it's centered around guys.
Yeah.
But according to guys, modesty for guys should just be being minimalistic, being moderate, and being dressing decent and presentable.
Mm.
Yes, that's what modesty for guys entails. It just has to be looking neat, decent, and very
Yeah.
presentable.
Presentable.
Minimal in your dressing, not like all this. No offense, so this is a very sensitive topic. Not like
Yeah.
all these guys that you see them. They are wearing earrings. They are wearing like 5 chains. Brother, what's up? Sorry.
So you're not a fan of earrings?
No, I don't like guys that wear
Why?
earrings. I don't know. I don't just like it's a big red flag for me. I don't know
Eh?
why. I don't
Red
like
flag.
it. Yeah, it's a red flag for me.
So how about braid? I'm actually on braid.
Yes, braids for me it's cool, oh, but you see two things I cannot accept from a guy. I actually like braids, it's cool, oh, but an African mentality, so they discriminate everything. But I think sagging, there are still guys who do that thing in this generation, which is very, very weird.
Sagging.
It's
Personally,
outdated.
sagging is outdated.
Thank you. Braid, you see sagging and earrings.
I thought you were going to call braid.
No. You see sagging and earrings. I'm not even saying the braids part because I'm with you. That's just personal.
Okay.
That's just me personally. I don't like earrings. And even if you are wearing earrings, I will just tell you, I don't like earrings on guys. I don't like guys that sack.
How about tattoo?
Tattoo. You know, when I was when I was young, I was thinking of getting a tattoo. But that's just when I was pretty small. Like I feel like it looks cool, but personally, I cannot do one now. I cannot do one now.
Actually, I don't know why I
Like
like
tattoo.
tattoo. I love it. I love it.
It's a personal decision.
I just hope none of my family members watching this video.
Even if they're watching it, I've not done one yet.
I don't know.
But I don't think I can get a tattoo. It's cool, but I don't really. I don't.
But what's actually wrong with all those stuff? Because as we sit here, right, I know how many people that have issues with my braiding.
Yes, sure. People
And
always.
it's not as if I'm doing this for, I just love it.
Yeah.
You understand? I just love braiding. You get, but I don't know why some people make an issue.
Still on the topic of the way you dress is the way I dress. Personally, I like piercings for ladies. Like if I had my way, no, it's not something I want to do again. I have 2 ear piercings,
Why?
and then I just like it. If I had my way, I'd have pierced my nose. Hey, mommy, I know you see it at a point in time, but it's not because I'm online it. I just like it.
Yeah.
For me, it looks cool. But then there's you know all these piercings that you have, like hey, if you do those kind of piercings, somebody can see you on the road, and then even me wearing a gown like this can just see me, and then maybe I use a colored hair. I like colored hair. I don't have problem with use a colored hair.